Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Look at this stadium, as you can see, very much ready for action. The blue and black colours of Atalanta, affectionately known as La Dea. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a...
He's going for goal! Oh, that is very close.
Immobile brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Jesus. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Parejo. And the counter is on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zappacosta. Bruno Henrique. Immobile. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Atalanta with the corner. They're first. Ustigard attempts a clearance. Red Star are looking to go forward now. And that has left him in a heap. He's played him through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And it's Wilson. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Castrovilli. And here's Jesus. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Cleared without complication. Matic. Somewhat off target. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. McKennie. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Nice sequence of passes this.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And he was quick to react. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out. Well played.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now he's off and running. Ustigard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Over to the other side.
This is the time you need that pace.
He's found a way past. He's got away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
McGinn. Red Star upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch. And the shot! He's scored!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Red Star are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Plays a delicate ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Milinkovic-Savic. Østigard calmly anticipates. Wilson. Holgate gets over and intercepts. Parejo. Good, strong midfield running here. And it's been given away. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Red Star finding their passes. And he's there to retrieve it. Well, played right into his path.
Atalanta truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
That has been cut short. Milinkovic-Savic. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And no, that was never going to make it. Bruno Henrique. Quite squeeze that one through. McGinn into the final 5 minutes of the first half, and he's picked out the run. Has a shot. It's anyone's ball now. Tagliafico getting this one clear. Gabriel Jesus given the lift of his goal, and it's Parejo. That's an excellent interception. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Milinkovic-Savic. Holgate makes the interception. Deep into stoppage time. Araujo. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Atalanta can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And he's... Oh, shooting chance! He scores! Atalanta are level.
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
Atalanta grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that's a throw-in.
That's going in strongly.
Immobile. Oh, important interception. It's Parejo! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
Milinkovic-Savic. Now it's Wilson. Holgate. Østigard. Parejo producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Luca Bacchio. Floated through. Ramsdale catches it safely.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Gabriel Jesus.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Wilson unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Jesus. Gabriel Jesus.
Atalanta have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And here's Jesus. McKennie. Now it's McKennie. Gabriel Jesus! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Parejo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good read, needed to be. Wilson. He's had it! Again. And it's Wilson. Chance, and it's in, and again they hit the front, and he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Red Star take the lead. Well, the idea was a good one, the execution of it not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Atalanta showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Can he put it away? He's got a goal! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta. Numero 16.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 7.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Sabitzer, he won't be happy with that one. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And the pass is intercepted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Gabriel Jesus. There's the crossfield ball. Gundogan. No way through. Zappacosta. That's a good run down the left. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Pepe. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's been won straight back. That pass has been well intercepted. Again. Gabriel Jesus. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. He is through here. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Gundogan! Yes! And they are That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Red Star blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
And it's Gundogan. Now it's McGinn. And he welcomes it in. Great chance! Goal! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Gundogan, Gabriel Jesus, Gundogan, now the finish! It's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Red Star are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Sabitzer, Gundogan, well seen, saw that coming. Pepe in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, that's up. And that's that. Atalanta suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?